has like effects or a effects with an A, and then effects with an E. That's what we're gonna look at today. Okay. So it says when two words have similar sounds or spellings, and it can be easy to mix them up. Write the correct word to complete each sentence. So I'm gonna pass one out to you guys in a pencil. So we're gonna do this together. Gonna write your name on it. Yes, there is. Yes. Just like accept and accept with an A and then with an E. So we're gonna look at the sentence together. Where's your name? Today's date is 3/10/2022. 3/10 and then 2022. Because we're living in 2022. Sadly.
What the heck? I forgot how to spell my last name. Confusing.
Yeah. Alright, number one. Who wants to read number one? Then when you leave it blank, just leave it blank. So just say blank. Do you want to read number one, Deja? So you read number one.
Lucy remembered to pack everything for the ski trip.
Mhm.
Sorry. Like for her sunscreen. Do you know if the gift shop will blank credit cards?
Okay. So the first one, yep. So the first one, this is commonly confused word. So this is very like for the first one, it says Louise remembered to pack everything for the ski trip. Blank for her sunscreen. So if she forgot to unpack her sunscreen, which one do you think it is? Right there.
Except.
With what? The A or the E? All right. Does everybody else agree?
Yeah.
Bryce, do you agree? All right. So then we write accept. So then you would cross that out over here. And then since this one already gave it away, it says, do you know if the gift shop will accept, because it's asking you to save accepting. So it's asking you if you actually will take the credit card. That's the difference between the two.
Most likely they will.
So that's why I take the, so accept me like she forgot it. Accept me that they had to actually receive the gift card or actually will take it. So the next one, you want to do the next one?
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't blank your ticket because it's your only way to get back into the park. Jamie tried on his dad's old leather jacket, but it was a bit blank on him.
Alright, so it says whatever you do, don't blank your ticket. Remember, one of them has two O's and the other one has one O. Bryce, which one do you think that one is for the first one? With
the
which
one
one?
O.
The one O? Why? Tell me why.
Let's explain.
Yeah.
It's when I'm
Because if you don't, know. Okay, it makes sense, but how does
I
it
can
make sense
explain.
though? Explain. Help him out there since he's a little trouble there.
Because for the second one, it'd be loose because the jacket, it's like loose as in like.
Don't lose your ticket.
It's what?
It's too big.
Too big. Yes, there you go. So lose meaning that lose your ticket, so they almost lost their ticket, and then loose
Can I get the next one?
meaning that it's a little bit loose on it, like sometimes baggy clothes or like sometimes it's loose. Like my shirt is also loose right now because it's really big. All right, so Bryson, you're gonna read the third one.
Oh man.
Kylie.
Kylie loves to act and sing. She hopes to get blank in a school musical this spring. Selena and her twin sister Luna have never been blank for a weekend.
For more than a weekend.
For more than a weekend.
Okay. Well, you do the first one, you do the second one. Actually, no, you do the first one because the second one's gonna be easier.
The first one is a part with space in between.
With a space. So it says, Kyla loves to act and sing, so she hopes to get a part in the school musical for the spring. Deasia, why did she choose that?
Huh?
Why did she choose a part with the A separate?
Because it's like saying that she's hoping for like a part, not like a part of it.
Yeah, there you go. A part. So she's hoping to get a part in there. So it says Selena, her twin sister, and Luna have never been apart, so they've never been separated. That's what the difference is. They've never been separated for more than a weekend. All right, what about the fourth one? Who wants to read the fourth one? Bryce, you want to read the fourth one? Read it.
Get enough fresh air and exercise can have a positive
Blank.
on your mood and your health.
Read the other one.
We can't always predict how our decisions will blank others around us.
Okay, this is the one I was talking about. The A effect and then the effect. This is what confuses a lot of students in this. So It says getting enough fresh air and exercise can have a positive blank on your mood and health.
What's the difference between them?
The difference is effect meaning just like cause and effect. So like cause and effect mean that you have a cause and then they have the result. That's the effect for that cause. That's the effect.
Okay.
So this one would be the effect over here for the first one, just like Bryce said, so he is right. And then it says we can't always predict how our decisions will affect us. So affecting us meaning that how it will change us or how it will,
Oh.
it's that type of way. So know that the result is the effect though. Affect meaning how it changes. So like say how it says we can't predict how decisions will affect us around us. So affect meaning like how it will change like maybe other people's opinions, changing other people like decisions, or maybe changing your decision. That's affect with an A. So that's why it's gonna be for that one. So it'd be affect. All right, who wants to read the next one? Who wants to read number 5? Oh, this is where my mom lived.
What? I need out the first word.
So it's Bruno. I always, since I have Spanish, my mom lived here back then. It's Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Argentina.
Buenos Aires, Argentina is one of the most beautiful blank cities in the world. State legislators meet in their states blank building to discuss and create laws.
Okay, this has an A and it has an O. Some of y'all know from civics class, going back to civics, like capital is what with an O? What's a capital with an O?
Capital state? Yeah.
Okay, what's a capital with an A?
Like a capital letter? Yeah, that.
But looking at the context clues here. So it says Buenos Aires, Argentina is one of the most beautiful blank cities in the world. Which one would it be?
City?
It would be capital with the O because of the state capital and the state capital.
Because Buenos Aires is the state capital of Argentina.
And then there's in capital, as in the A would be like just the one building that's like the capital.
Exactly. That's really good, Brenton. So capital means the state capital, just like we have our state capital, and also other states have other states' capital, like Rhode Island is Providence. That's their state capital.
What's our
And
state capital?
Tallahassee?
yes, Tallahassee. I almost forgot for a second. And then just like Texas is also Texas. That's the state capital. All right, next one. I'm gonna read the next one. Every year on their anniversary, my grandparents visit the blank where they first met. Araya wistfully watched the car drive away until it was out of blank. There's 2 words. That's what they're commonly confused with. Bryce, what's the first one?
With the ITE.
Why? What does it say in there that makes it clue for that?
When I first met.
When they first met, the site. Site meaning like your location. That's what it means for them. Then what's the second one? Who can explain the second one? So.
The site is like for eyes.
Yes, so out of sight meaning like it's behind your like peripheral vision, like you can't see anymore, like it kind of ran away. That's or like it drove away. The car drove away. The car drove away. My bad. Okay, I haven't had my full-on coffee yet.
Wheels turned into
Yes. Who wants to read the next one? Number 7. Deja, go.
Aunt Kimmy thought that the blue curtains would perfectly blend the dark hardwood floors. My favorite writing teacher, Mr.
Ortega.
Always finds something to blank in his students' work.
So there's compliment, meaning that it's an actual like someone's giving you a compliment.
Oh.
One of them is that. Who can tell me which one that is? So
Wait, the first one?
yes.
Oh, it's the L-E-M-E. Yeah. The one with the E-O.
Why?
L-E.
I know you're talking about the second one. Which one? Why? What makes you think that for that sentence?
Because it's like, you can't like give, like, stuff compliments. Like, can't give like a curtain a compliment.
That's true. You can't give a compliment. Deej, you do want to help her out with that word compliment? What is when it's complimenting something? Like it said, blue curtains would perfectly complement dark wood floors. Why is that?
Oh, it would mean like perfectly fitted.
Fit it. Or like have the right color scheme and everything. Yes. So that's the compliment for the first one with the L-E-M-E-N-T. And then Y for the compliment Renton. Y for the compliment for the I-M-E-N-T. For the second one.
like compliment her students' work. So students is like person, so you're like complimenting people.
Yes. Compliment, which means we give you guys compliments every day.
Really?
Yes. All right. Who wants to read the next one? For number 8, it says we gazed up. Brenton, you want to read that one?
Sure. We glazed up in wonder as the tiny glimmer of the International Space Station blank over us. Many of our modern sports look quite different from the versions we played in the blank.
Oh, this one's easy.
All right. Just tell me which one's the first one.
The first one is pass because like that it like passed you like a rocket.
Yeah, so like it flew over you or like it passed you like in the sky.
And then the second
Is pass.
because like that's like. Yeah.
Past meaning like in the behind, like in not in the present. So like it's the past. Same thing as like sports for like the Olympics or anything. It's the past, and then you have the present and the future when they come up. All right, last one where it says number 9. Who wants to read that one for the last one? Deasia.
Audience members must take their seats before the show can blank. As scheduled, many people believe that
Particular.
Particular.
Yes, particular.
particular
Well, not particular. Particular.
animals' behaviors
Not
can
that
blank and earthquake.
So one says PRECEDE, and I've seen this a lot for mistaken, especially for you guys, for like when you guys also write, and as well as for spelling it out too. So which one do you think the first one is?
PRO.
Why? Where it says audience, so let's put it in there. Audience members must take their seats before. Don't write it yet. Audience members must take their seats before the show can proceed. The one as scheduled. Why?
Because you have to like go in and stuff like sign like where you want to be, like proceed your spot.
Yeah, yeah. It says audience members must take the seat before the show. So before the show can go on. Yeah, before the show can start. Yes, as scheduled. So the audience must be sitting down, and that's the PROCEED.